Alright, Mazda fans, here it is, the eonon unit, model d5151 for the Mazda 3 and also the Mazdaspeed 3. I'm just going to do an quick review of the unit. I've been able to play with it for about a little bit over an hour now, and I'm just going to give you a little quick couple features. I'll start by going by home. As you can see in the system, we got a time display, ketone camera, which is sold separately, headlight detection, which is also sold separately, and then this is where we get into the audio settings. As you can see here, you can choose from rock, pop, classic, standard, and that's about it, unfortunately. But we also have a good loud feature, and you can also change the treble as well as the bass. As for the video, you can change the brightness. You can also change the filtering of the screen. If you want it bright, you can do that. It contrasts it a lot better, makes a nice, more slim look color to it. And you got light, which adds a little brightness to it, a little bit of soft, which brings it darker and more dim and more contrast. And then you got standard, which is basically half and half, and it looks pretty damn good. And then for navigation, it comes with Kudos Map 7 if you order it with the actual GPS. And this also shows you a connection with the GPS system satellites. And the higher the numbers that you see on the screen here, the better service you'll actually get. And then we also have time adjustment, which is already adjusted, language already set, steering wheel columns work as well. As you can see, the top of the computer is also working as well. Everything works accordingly. The touch screen already has been adjusted, so we don't need to do that. And then this is where we can change the LED colors, as in it's got a nice bluish color on the black, got green, which brings a bright color, light blue, yellow, red, white, blue. I prefer blue because I like the color blue too. And then we also can change the logo, all kinds of logos for your boot image. And then for the background, you can choose from these backgrounds. And I'm pretty sure if you sync up your Bluetooth or hook it up to an SD card of a certain JPEG file or any picture files that you guys have, you can actually upload it yourself and actually put it on here for a background picture as well. I can tell you the unit right now for the unit is MOSFET 60 by 4 ohms. I can tell you right now, for the price that you pay, it's got a really good benefit. Big total difference from stock. Even me and the professional installer even said the same thing. I ain't got no game systems or anything hooked up, but that's what happens if you go to auxiliary. And then we're going to go in navigation. This navigation loads pretty fast. And it picks up pretty much almost instantly. See, I'm already locked on. Everything's ready to go. Just type in search. Address. Pretty much type in everything. It's pretty stable. It looks pretty good. Exit out of that. I'm going to go back home. User for Internet Explorer, I'm still trying to figure out what it actually is. It says 3G on there. What I've been trying to do is share it, but I'm pretty sure you gotta have a Wi-Fi hotspot for it. Because all I do is just sit here and hit check and nothing happens. And I do have a Wi-Fi connection too as well, connected. Unfortunately, there is no satellite radio, of course, which I'm kind of slightly upset, but they are working on one, as I've been told, on their website. They do have a tire pressure system that you buy separately, and it will give you your tire pressure layout. As you can see, I didn't get that, but it would give you your tire pressure at all times. You got your iPod, your TV, your USB for flash drives, and anything that you want to use. Even if you want to use the plug-in right here with the USB and use your USB cable from your phone, you can actually charge your phone that way too as well. The TV I haven't touched yet. Of course, it's got to probably have a receiver or something like that. And then you got the SD card, which I do not have one in right now because I'm using my phone with Bluetooth. The DVD I have not tried out, but I'm gonna demonstrate a little one right now. I actually went ahead and, instead of trying a regular basic DVD, I went ahead and we're gonna try to play a high def DVD and see how this works. Because everybody plays standard DVDs. Let's see what happens when we play a high def DVD. There is a firmware update though on the support website for video and audio upgrade, and the website's currently down right now, so I'm just going to wait till it goes back online, and then I'm going to flash it to the SD card and update the firmware and see if that changes anything. Because it seems like a high def DVD will not work, but a standard DVD will work. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, in another way, we also have options on the screen where it's daytime right now. You see that icon right there. If you want to, you just tap it. It goes to night. And then another tap, screen goes off. Easy turn on, tap screen. And then Bluetooth. It's a simple pairing, just like you normally would. Flash your phone to access and just pair them up with a certain code that it gives you on the unit itself. And then you go to phone book and then you hit this little sync button down here at the bottom. Literally everything just disappears. I have the Galaxy S3. People are having issues with contacts not being on there. I have every single contact on mine. Everything works. There's no issues whatsoever with a Galaxy S3. Call log and even the Bluetooth music. There is a little bug in the Bluetooth I've noticed. It makes a little pop noise when I turn up the volume. But it's only on Bluetooth setting. And then for settings, as you can see, pairing, dial pad. I did play calls earlier and made a few phone calls through here. There is better resolution. They can hear you better. You can speak easier without having to worry about cutting out or any distortion or anything whatsoever. Alright, I think that about wraps it up for right now. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Any information, just give me a shout. Peace out.